unbolt the cylinder head from the cylinder block, and there is a sequence to this unbolting. I have it right here, my trusty climbers nearby, so the numbered sequence. I've already removed the spark plugs. And I checked the torque on these, and they're all torqued correctly. You know, in case I thought any of those were loose or had loosened up and needed resequencing. 4. 5. I think that's it. No. Wow. And then these two oddballs on the right in the middle here. This one, and then the side here. Taking the ones out of the spark plug holes very carefully. I mean, the good news is the head's coming off anyway, so if I dropped one down there, it's not the end of the world, but I'm not 100% sure where it would go if it fell down in there, so. Hey everybody, it's Chris from the Seasoned Writer. I'm trying to be cool here and unscrew 2 nuts at the same time, and it's about to backfire on me. So I thought now would be a good time to implore you to hit subscribe, hit like, only if you like it, and keep those comments coming. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. That is exactly what I said I wouldn't do. There it is right there too. Oh, that's so close. Don't do that again. And then one last thing, these two on the end, or not on the end, in the middle, but these 2 oddballs. Long one in the front, okay. Long one in the front. Okay, I need to take off the, or undo the head mounting screws that are down in these holes here that we just took that cap off of. Not these, the end, 2 in the middle on that one. So they're, to remove them, their sequence is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. But I already took out 21 and 22 because I'm a rule breaker. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the spark plug back in there, because as you can see, the screw bolt, actually, this Phillips head screw, is right next to the spark plug hole. So I'm going to fill that hole with a spark plug. And then here's another thing I just discovered. The two on the end were completely loose, as in not tight. Totally loose. Same with this end. I wonder how long they've been like that. I wonder if it's my fault. I wonder if they've always been like that. Now, the temptation would be to just crank them down and put everything back together and tighten it back up, but you can't because all this oil's already leaked between this mating surface. So, you know, that's all going to need to be tended to and cleaned up. And so, boy, there's a thing now, huh? That screw is loose. And the oil poured out of the side, right on this side. Son of a... Anyway, no point in beating myself up over that. What's important is that, you know what, the reason this thing leaked might actually be a simple answer. Because those two bolts were loose. Could be as simple as that. So maybe that's the fix, and then on top of that, everything else being reassembled. And, you know, super carefully this time. Might just be a blessing in disguise for once. This thing will be fixed. But I will point out, though, that I think I said this in an introduction to this project. The first time I rebuilt this engine, it took 10 years for it to have a head leak. I just generically call it a head gasket leak. I know that's not exactly correct, but it took 10 years. And then I did it again, and it lasted for 3 years. So, you know, it wasn't all for naught, but it would be better if the repair lasted forever. That would be ideal. Okay, so the center one is tight. And this center one is tight. I'm sure I torqued them. I'm sure I torqued them correctly. I don't know what happened. Okay. That's ready to come off. Just not sure what to do with this chain. Oh, what the heck was it? I just dropped it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's just take it off. He says. Well, that's pretty spectacularly ugly. Yeah, maybe not. Been running rich for a while, so decarbon these pistons, but they look fun so far. And I think in some haste I tried to slip some gasket maker in there in an act of desperation. In fact, I think it bought me like half a summer. I was able to run it a little bit longer. I knew it wasn't going to last for long, but okay, dowels here. Oh, these studs seem nice and tight. Replace those O-rings. And over on this side, more of my gasket sealer lame attempt. But again, I did buy a little bit of time. It was this mating surface that I was concerned about. I'm going to do some work on this mating surface. There you have it, the seasoned rudder.